Hello everyone, and to begin with, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Viktor, and this is Food with Viktor. We're gonna start off this channel by boiling an egg, or to precise 10 of them. It might sound simple enough, but we're also gonna attempt to make a Michelin star version. So to begin with, to make the Michelin star version, we're gonna need a sous vide. In short, it's just a fancy tool to boil something very precise. We'll come back to that later. And you guessed correctly, we're also gonna need a bunch of eggs. We're also gonna need a bowl with ice cold water to cool the eggs down quickly after we're done boiling them. We're gonna start off boiling the non-Michelin star eggs. Here I'm putting on the stove on high heat, waiting until the boil begins. Once it begins, I turn it down to 0. This will prevent the eggs from bouncing and breaking while you enter them into water. Once your eggs is in the pot, put the heat on again and the water will start boiling almost instantly. Once 5 minutes has passed, grab your weapon of choice. I'm using a stainless steel skimmer, but a normal spoon would be fine. If you want to cook your eggs very precise, temperature and time is key. I can't stress this enough, so make sure to drop them quickly in the ice bowl so the cooking will stop. After they cool down a bit, I'm marking them so I know which egg has boiled on which time. And from here, it's just rinse and repeat. I will pick them up, put in quick in and mark them. And for that, I don't think you need to watch all of this, so I will skip until the last egg. And maybe for the most nerdy and advanced egg out there, I'm gonna boil an egg for 60 minutes on precisely 62.5 Celsius. And I don't know if it's even possible, but I'm gonna nerd out even a bit more. I'm actually gonna create one Michelin star egg and also my version of that egg, if that makes sense. So don't forget to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. So what equipment do you really need to make a Michelin star egg? Well, you basically need 3 things. A sous vide, a containment of some sort, and the egg. So what the sous vide is and what it really does, it has a heat element inside and it pumps water through it. So you can set a very precise temperature. And now I set, as I told you before, on 62.5 Celsius. As I said, you also need a container, because if you drop the eggs right here, you will end up with scrambled egg mixed with water. It works with any food-graded plastic bag. Here I'm using a vacuum bag. And as you can see, it's not even sealed and it's perfectly fine as long as the top doesn't submerge lower than the surface. Once the water has reached 62.5 Celsius, get ready to drop the bag. And let the waiting begin. Once the 60 minutes has passed, make sure to empty the water pretty quick and drop them as soon as possible into the cold water. And that will make sure that the cooking will stop. And as promised, I'm gonna create my version of the Michelin star egg. I'm gonna boil it very quick for 1 minute and quickly cool it down again. And with the power of video editing, let's peel this first egg. You also might be wondering, why start on 5 minutes and not less? Well, as you can see here, 5 minutes is the minimum you can cook an egg. Everything under that is just the undercooked egg. And as you can see here, we have a beautiful soft boiled egg with a really nice runny yellow egg yolk. And here we go with my personal favorite breakfast egg. The 6-minute one, still soft yolk, but some firmness for texture. On the 7-minute one, you can really see there's beautiful yolk still, but it's starting to firm up. And here we can see that this did not pass the soft boiled egg test, but still a very beautiful egg. Now we're entering hard-boiled territory. Well, you can still see some resemblance that once it was the soft-boiled egg at least. And for the 10-minute version, this is what I would consider to be a standard within hard-boiled eggs. No more, no less. And 12 minutes for me is the maximum amount I would ever cook an egg, for example to have in a salad, or if I needed a really firm egg for another dish. And this is our last stop. This is the 40-minute one. Everything over this is just a bouncy and an overcooked egg. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Michelin star version. One thing I didn't mention for you in the beginning is this fresh egg. They have a tendency to stick to its own shell when boiled, and by cooking this for 1 extra minute after the sous vide, my intention is here to get most of the white to stick to the shell and just release the beautiful yellow egg yolk. Let's be honest with ourselves. You're only eating egg because you're after the creamy, beautiful yellow yolk. And make no mistake, this is not an uncooked egg. The long cooking time on the low temperature have made the yolk so creamy and just so much deeper in flavor. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the way out.